Meet the Galaxy S9. This phone's been leaked for a while, so this shouldn't be a giant surprise if you follow the tech rumors, but let me tell you everything there is to know about these phones. Let's start with some of the differences. The S9 is now not just a smaller version of the S9 Plus. The Plus version is going to get 2 extra gigs of RAM, it's going to have 6, and it's going to have double the cameras, so that's gonna bring it up to 2. The main sensors are the same, 12 megapixels. They now have dual aperture, so it's mechanical. You can actually see it open and closed. And they showed us some example of how that's going to reduce noise. We tested it. It did seem to do that, although real-world usage will determine it. We get this in their offices. We'll, of course, test it. They're also capable of taking an insane 960 frames per second slow-mo video at a pretty awesome 720p. We tested it, and they look absolutely incredible. And a fun fact about these phones, they actually now have RAM built into the camera system, so it can handle all those crazy frames that are coming in. The Plus version, though, gets a second camera, of course, for the zoom stuff that you'd like. Other than that, things are pretty similar from last gen. The screen size are still a 5.8 and 6.2. The bezels have been slimmed down just a little bit. The screens were already really good with the S8, but now they're better this time around. They are 15% brighter, and we tested this. The screens did look really bright. That should be nice in bright sunlight. When you're outdoors, it's going to be able to see the screen. If there could be 2 knocks on the Galaxy S8 that I was pretty vocal about, it was the silly fingerprint reader location. That's now been fixed, and no dual speakers. That has also now been fixed. The earpiece is a speaker, and it gets pretty loud. In fact, it's about 1.4 to 1.5 times louder than the S8, so they're really proud of it for music, and if you want to use it for speakerphone, it's just louder now. One of the things that I liked about the Note 8 was it kind of flattened out the edges, so the phone felt more substantial in your hand. It didn't feel kind of as thin as the S8 was. And they did that same thing here at the Galaxy S9, did with the Note. It's got kind of a flatter side to it, so it does feel better in the hand. If you like the way the Note felt, you're going to love the way the Galaxy S9 is going to feel. Samsung loves to be first with stuff. This is the first phone out of the gate shipping with a Snapdragon 845. So it's going to be incredibly fast for processing, for gaming, for a lot of VR and AR. And should be better on the battery as well, and those sizes are the same as last gen at 3000 and 3500. But again, the Plus has the 6 gigs of RAM versus the regular that has the 4. So bear that in mind. Because I know you're going to ask, I asked Samsung, Bixby button is still there. It still does Bixby things, but it's a little bit better now. You get some sort of like AR makeup to see what it looks like with different makeup on. It's now going to do real-time translation if you hold it up to words that are in a different language. And also, if you hold it up to food, it'll tell you an estimated calorie count. One thing that is definitely new here with the S9 and the S9 Plus are animated emojis. If you ever made like a Nintendo Me, but you wish it was more high def and could map your face, that's what we've got right here. It is kind of cool. It's actually going to take a picture of your face, and it's going to make it, and you can customize some stuff, your skin tone, hair, and clothes. But it does work actually really well. I did a test with each eyebrow going up and down. I was able to see those things. Smiling is able to see those things. Turn your head, see those things. So able to map your face really well. And of course, if you want to just put yourself into other sort of emojis like bunny rabbits and other things we might be used to, those are here as well. And they'll work on third-party apps. So actually, we'll just save it as a picture if you want. On the software side, the UI is going to look similar to last gen. Actually, I really like what Samsung has done on the software side, but it is Android Oreo based. In fact, it's based off of 8.0. And I think all the things that make Samsung phones stand out are also here. You can run through the list of flagship specs, just check them off one by one. Expandable storage is here, quick charging is here, wireless charging is here, Samsung Pay is here, IP68, of course, is here as well. All that stuff that makes generally Samsung phones awesome are of course packed into the Galaxy S9 and the S9 Plus. The US is getting some good launch colors finally. It's going to be midnight black, coral blue, lilac purple. There's an awesome looking gray one that's only going international. So that's it. That's the S9 and the S9 Plus. It doesn't at least appear to be a giant upgrade from what I think was already peak smartphone with the S8. But if you're coming from an S7, it is a giant step forward. Coming from a Note 8, you might want to give it second thought before you decide whether or not to upgrade. But it looks awesome. We're going to get one in the office, of course, to test, put it through its paces. I'm excited. I liked the last gens. This one looks like a really nice improvement on that. But we'll be the judge. And if you guys want us to see in particular about the S9 and the S9 Plus, leave in the comments down below and let us know. Give the video a thumbs up. We appreciate it. Of course, hit the subscribe button to get notified when new videos are coming. We have a lot of S9 coverage coming your way. Until next time, I'm John Renger from Techno Buffalo.